How to tell if someone is lying about using drugs. If you have a son, daughter, or loved one who is abusing drugs, this person may lie to you about where they have been and what they have been doing. If you spot signs of drug addiction, you have to be willing and ready to move past your shock and disbelief and help your loved one get professional treatment. Learn how to tell if your loved one is lying about a drug habit and get tips about what you can do to help. Spotting the symptoms. Pay attention to problems happening at school or work. This may include suddenly missing more work than usual, losing interest in a career, or failing grades in school subjects that would normally not be challenging to the person at all. While missing work or school can be a sign of drug use, sometimes spending too much time working can also be a sign there is drug use occurring. It is not unusual for some adults to start using drugs as a way to add more awake time to the day, so suddenly working nearly non-stop can point to a substance problem. Friends at school or work may also change if there is a new drug problem. Your loved one may no longer want to see anyone socially due to fear of being caught. Or, they may have made new friends who share the same habit. If it is a change for your loved one to skip happy hour with coworkers not once but every week, this may mean there is something to hide. Consider your loved one's money habits. Sudden changes in spending or missing money can be a sign of a problem they are trying to hide. Even small changes like not being quite as open as they have been in the past about money can mean there is something to hide, like a drug or alcohol issue. Changes in money habits can also include a sudden use of credit cards or obtaining new lines of credit when that was not something they did in the past. Overdue bills are another sign that money is being spent on things that are out of the ordinary as well. Look at their physical appearance. Significant changes in both the physical body as well as mannerism may be a sign of drug use. Take a closer look at your loved one's appearance. Is something different? Examples of physical changes may include losing weight, facial signs indicating lack of sleep, poor hygiene, and other changes like not keeping haircut for work or being clean-shaven. Depending on the drug of choice, they may also suddenly seem like they have endless energy and more movement due to nervous energy. Beyond the physical body, you may also start to notice the same clothes being worn for a longer amount of time than usual. If the drug use includes the use of needles, you may also notice that they often wear long-sleeved clothing year-round to hide the arms. Watch for the signs of drug addiction. Things disappearing at home may be a sign that property is being sold or traded for drugs, especially if the person has built up a tolerance to drugs. They may need more and more money to fund the drug use. This may include electronics or other items that are easily sold coming up missing. Other signs of a problem may include family members noticing prescription drugs coming up missing, like painkillers, attention meds, or a variety of other drugs. 4. Major changes in sleep patterns, including either not sleeping for days on end or the reverse, can mean drugs are in play. Certain drugs can cause one to stay awake for several days at a time and then cause a crash that sends one into days of sleeping. Be aware of how different drugs affect behavior. The previous steps can help you identify general changes in behavior, mood, and appearance that may point to a loved one using drugs. In addition, it is also wise to be knowledgeable about the effects of using specific drugs. For example, use of these drugs may result in the following signs and symptoms. Marijuana, increased appetite, euphoria, dry mouth, memory impairment, and paranoia. 6. Cocaine, increased agitation, hyperactivity, cold symptoms, and lowered inhibitions. 7. Ecstasy, lowered inhibitions, heightened sexuality, increased energy, tightness in mouth, jaw, increased heart rate, and muscle tension. 8. Meth, increased body temperature, jaw clenching, insomnia, loss of appetite, sweating, and paranoia. 9.